So Matt Gaetz today said something ridiculous even for him. He had the gall, the audacity to say that the deep state and that the political elite are trying to cancel him in this investigation, when we all know the truth. He's going down because he did awful things, and everyone, Republicans, Democrats, and independents, know that. This is what he tweeted. I may be a canceled man in some corners. I may even be a wanted man by the deep state. But I hear the millions of Americans who feel forgotten, canceled, ignored, marginalized, and targeted. I draw confidence knowing that the silent majority is growing louder every day. How delusional is that? How absolutely bonkers, insane, and delusional is that? You're not being canceled, Matt. You're being investigated for the most serious of crimes that could put you in jail for life. This is not you losing a book deal. This is not you not being banned from Twitter. Like, this is you literally being investigated by the Trump Department of Justice initially for doing awful things across the United States and across national lines, across international waters, going to the Bahamas. This is not you being canceled for being politically correct. This is you being likely a goddamn dirty criminal and potentially facing consequences for it. Like, you can see here how he's trying to tap in his personal criminal investigation into this broader conservative culture war. And maybe it's going to work for some people, but it's obviously not working for the average Republican official. We've already talked about it. Donald Trump has not defended this SOB. He hasn't. He put out a statement that was 2 lines long, which didn't defend him. Most Republicans are staying silent. Only the kooks are in his corner. And some people are starting to speak out. And we already talked about how Sean Hannity, who had this guy on literally hundreds of times over the past 2 or 3 years, he's been on Fox a ton. He was on Fox almost more than any other Republican official. On Hannity, only Lindsey Graham was on more. And Lindsey Graham's a senator, and Matt Gaetz is just a House member. House members rarely get the same kind of media attention as senators do, because there's more of them. Senators have more power because there's only 100 of them. And so the fact that he was rivaling a top GOP senator in media time on primetime Fox says that this guy was big deal. He was a big fish, and they don't even talk about him anymore. He got banished from Tucker. He got banished from Hannity. This is not a deep state thing. You're just a goddamn monster, Matt, and people don't want to associate with you anymore. You're a dirty, rotten human being, and people don't want to associate with you anymore. This isn't a deep state thing. I don't know if this is going to work. I want to know what you think. Do you think this is going to work? Do you think Matt Gaetz trying to make himself like he's some sort of persecuted freedom fighter because he paid young women, if not girls, for themselves? He paid them to buy them, and somehow this is a glorious assault on his freedom? Is this going to work? I don't think so. I don't think it's a deep state coincidence that one of your accomplices is flipping on you for better prison sentence, better jail sentences, lesser fines, who knows? All I know is, Matt, you're almost certainly guilty, and this culture war stuff isn't going to save you. Dr. Seuss complaining won't matter when you're in prison.